What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol ISPO for Inspirato Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, the SPAC merger is complete with this one, so we of course want to know about three levels. Firstly, the opening print, which is coincidentally the low of day, which is the other number that we want, as well as the high of day up here at 108. So absolutely wild price action on today's session, but what do we have in store going forward? I would firstly point out that this has proven it can halt, right? It halted, opened on a gap lower, and obviously ran again. It could have just as easily done something like this. So knowing that this has a history of halting now based on volatility, I would be careful trading this one going forward, okay? So use smaller share size, especially if we're in the throes of volatility and you see it taking off like a rocket to the upside or falling like a rock to the downside. It can halt in either direction, right? So based on the price action, what are some levels that we would want to know about? Well, certainly this needs to start holding up around 75 bucks. If we can put in consolidation up here, fine. I would start to look at it as maybe a bull flag. Breakouts up over the 108 could continue the momentum train, but what's the caveat here? Needs to be producing continuous high volume for this to be interesting. If we do not continue to produce high volume, I would not be looking for breakouts inside of ISPO. So anything that's lower than what we saw today, anything underneath 1 million shares per 30-minute bar, do not be looking for breakouts in this name. The volume just simply won't be there. If we take out this level, it should happen on low volume, okay? If we take out the 75, then watch for it to happen on low volume. If that's the case, then it's not like people are running for the exit sign, it's just some profit taking. If we take it out on high volume, that's where you need to be concerned, and this may have a full rotation lower. I'm not saying it goes back down to 14, but I am saying it could very easily get sub 50 and continue sub 50 if we see selling pressure and high volume on tomorrow's session, okay? So that's what to watch out for here. It really boils down to the relationship of volume and how aggressive the pullback is. If we get consolidation, you would also want to see that on muted volume, and then the volume pick up as we start breaking out of the flag pattern, if that's how it forms here, to indicate that people are willing to participate at those higher prices. Anything underneath, it's all about the sort of halt lows. Remember that, this green candle closed up here. The next one opens down here. That doesn't make sense, right? That's because there's a halt intraday. So if we can, make that pull lower, then the line in the sand, the must hold area is $34.87. Call it $35. Even if that breaks, this thing's probably in the gutter and going sideways for quite some time between 35 and maybe 15, okay? So we'll see what happens in the name. It's all going to depend on volume and whether or not we stay in healthy flag consolidation and break out, or how does the pullback start to unfold? Is it a light volume pullback? Is it heavy volume selling where you should look out below? That's what I've got for you in ISPO. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.